this again.
Now we're unmuting because you pressed mute.
I didn't press anything.
Yes, you did. You pressed that button.
I didn't press anything.
Oh my God.
Anyways, guys, welcome to the 18th
I'm still upset.
episode of... Oh, guys, we had to redo this.
I'm still upset because I think
like,
Christina
what
wants
the
me
fuck?
off this podcast because she
I was like,
hit
what the
mute.
fuck? Your microphone isn't recording.
I said, testing, and you said, it's fine. I said, oh, okay. And then it wasn't fine. And then it turns out you'd hit my mute button because I think you want to be the star of the show. You're already the star of this show, Christina. Everybody
I am.
loves you.
I am.
Why do you
Thank
need to kick me
You're
off
welcome.
our 18th
You're welcome.
episode? I only made it 18 episodes. I feel like I need a button that says I survived 18 episodes of Keep
Oh my
Keepin'.
God.
But yeah.
Why is everything about you?
You always say that. And
We
somehow
both say that
the
towards
underlying
each other.
message is that it's about you.
We say that both to each other.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
But welcome, episode 18.
Yay.
Season 2.
18 episodes.
God help
That's
us
a
all.
lot.
You know, it's pretty darn good. Because if we did this for 20 episodes, at a week an episode, that's 20 weeks.
That's
what,
fucking 5
months? Wow. Shout out to Muhammad. Come on, step it
Yo,
up.
yo, yo. He's actually waiting for me to put the second
Oh, shit, I take
episode.
it back. Sorry, Muhammad,
yeah,
you're good.
Yeah,
You're
it's
good.
actually, it's my bad.
Well, you've been busy. That's fine.
Yeah, but that podcast has been a bitch to edit because I
that
have
makes
to
sense,
listen
'cause
through it.
You guys
Yeah.
were in two different places too. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's
that
bad.
some difficulties, but thank you guys for joining us
Thanks,
once again.
guys. This is weird that we don't have, because the last 2 podcasts we've had interviews.
We had guests, and that was really fun.
Super fun, because I feel like the time went by super fast.
Yeah, I now believe that podcasters who interview people all the time, they just do it because it's fun.
I think it's a lot easier just because you're playing off of the other person. And it's
totally see
new,
that.
it's exciting. With you, though, it's not.
It's just boring.
It's not fun.
It's just
It's awful.
like a dead fish in a barrel.
Dead fish in a barrel. So is it just
I mean, that's pretty unexciting.
is it flapping around? And then
Dead
it's like,
fish can't flop, Christina.
You could poke it.
Logic.
You can
Good
poke it.
Gracious.
You could poke it.
As always, we're going to say that we're excited to bring you all the stuff that we want to talk about, and we're really
Yay.
faking our way through most of it.
I mean, that's life.
You know, I don't really like that whole fake it till you make it thing.
It's true.
I don't like it, though.
It's
And
true.
I don't always agree with it. I actually have real problems with that. But in any event, we're going to bring you the content that we're going to bring you.
Yay.
And you guys better enjoy it. Like it, subscribe to
Yay.
it, comment on it, all the things.
Yes.
You want to start us off?
Yeah, let's start us off. Let's
We're prepared. Don't worry.
yeah, we're jumping into this. My God, I can't wait to get started.
Oh my God.
So Amanda, if you were a superhero, what would you be?
I think that my superhero persona would be organizing. I do like to
What?
organize. I do.
That's
That's
boring.
unprofessional.
I put us on the waiting list, okay?
Yeah, but you can hit the silent, hit the shh.
My bad. My
We're
bad.
trying to run a professional operation here. There should be like a counter for how many times like sounds come up like that between the two of us, whether it's my computer or like cell phone.
We should have a jar, huh?
Oh, like a swear jar. But like every time we fuck up, we put like $1 in it.
That's a lot of money. I'm broke right now.
Is it? Okay. But yeah, I would say organizing. When I set my mind to something and I like want to organize it, I feel like I do a good job. I'm not out here trying to save other people. I'm just trying to save myself.
Oh, so that's your superhero power
In like
is to
fake
organize
pretend
stuff.
world. Yeah. What would yours be?
I mean, let's do something exciting.
Beer pong?
That's like that's
You're not bad at beer pong.
that's an act. No, I want something like extravagant. Like I've always wanted to be able to not stop time because that's too
like
powerful.
Real like fake like power. Like,
Yeah, that's too powerful. I think, because I like to humanize myself, I think, we all have our character defects, and I feel like maybe like I can run really fast. Who's that guy that can run really fast? Flash. I really liked his power because he wasn't that invincible, but he still was able to be stopped, but he did some cool ass shit. So like going to a bank and being able to steal the money, that's shit I would do so I can pay off my credit card debt.
Oh dear God! So you're not a superhero, but a supervillain. You're stealing from the poor to support your own.
No,
habits.
the banks have enough money.
But it's
They're
not
making
their
enough
money.
interest off of my credit cards.
It's not their money. It's people's money. You want to steal from people?
They're stealing from people who worked.
I'm pretty sure they're not forcing people to give them their money. How can it be stealing? I know you have debt. We all have debt, and you're going to get through it.
You know, I was thinking about debt.
Yeah.
It's funny that, so, you know, we've got Amelia, we've got another roommate here, and it's funny because everyone's like, you girls never check the mail. I always grab the mail, right? And then it's funny to see their mail and you see my mail, and it's like,
I already know where this is going.
With their mail, it's like life, like excitement, you know, hey,
cards from family,
discounts, pre-approval for this credit card, take this trip. And then you see mine, and it's all debt consolidation companies. And literally all of my mail is trash because it's debt consolidators, student loan consolidators. You know, mine's death. Yours is life.
Yours, it's weird that you're still getting student loan stuff because I know you paid off your student loans.
No, it's just I'm on some sort of mailing list, unfortunately.
Okay. Residual stuff.
Yeah, so that's one of the things about being a 30-year-old where you're getting your mail reflects who you are.
Side note, what's the most interesting piece of mail you've ever gotten? I'm really trying to think. I don't have an answer to this question, but I'm just thinking out loud.
Maybe like mail that you were really excited to get.
Oh,
wait, what's up with that?
I don't know. I mean, that could be any number of things. Like, is it something you bought on Amazon? Is it something you were supposed to receive?
No, I don't. There's nothing exciting that comes through the mail. Like,
you
passport.
buy a lot of stuff.
Passport. I don't buy stuff.
You buy stuff all the time.
I don't
Anytime
buy a
there's
lot.
Package, like,
well, I'm not buying anything that I don't need.
You went from Amanda, I don't buy anything to I don't buy a lot to I only buy stuff that I need.
First of all, says Amanda, you and Amelia constantly buy clothes. I
haven't bought clothes in a while. The last time I got was that trunk, and the time before that was 3 months before.
The trunk, guys. It's not even a mail. Like, it's not even a box. It's a trunk.
Yeah, because they have to fit everything, and I
they
bought
fit
one
everything.
Piece
this is how much clothing she's buying.
One piece out of there.
One piece.
But it's funny because you went from I don't buy anything to I hardly buy anything to I only buy stuff that I need. It's like, so which is it? But yeah, most of the time I feel like packages are for you or for her. But that's super interesting. I think the most interesting piece of mail that I got wasn't for me. It was for the previous owner. And we've been fighting this for a year.
Oh, the Michael Rhodes.
Well, didn't want to throw it out there, but
oh my God. He's probably he's like some old white guy.
Whoever lived here before, or possibly even before the most previous tenants that lived here before us. But we've told the post office, we've returned mail, we write return to sender, no longer lives here. We've really made an effort to tell the post office, hey, this guy should not be having his mail sent here anymore.
I mean, we're talking about like DMV stuff.
Oh yeah, DMV, insurance, like credit cards, I feel like.
And then something from the IRS came through, and I'm like, legit, I think it's an older white guy, and I think he died.
Oh, I hope not. You know, we should try to check that.
Meaning, what I'm saying is like, why is all this mail still coming to our place?
Because nobody's updated the address, and it would make sense if he died. Maybe we should just make up a fictitious life for him. But in any event, so I got so fed up with it one day that there was like a personal card in there, and I was like, well, I don't have an address to forward.
Did you open it?
I'm getting there.
What the fuck? Dude,
you were there.
That's a
you
federal
saw this
offense.
happen.
Guys, oh my God, I've been waiting to like try to ding Amanda on something.
You
like
saw
I could
this
get her
happen.
to prison. Yay!
I'll join you. But anyway, so I saw this card and I just said, I'm so fed up. I said, at the same time, somebody took the time to write this card and he's never going to read it.
Yeah.
Somebody should feel a little bit of joy from it.
Did you open it?
Of course I did.
What did it say?
It was a Halloween card. And it was this really cute little like kitty card, and it's like, it was something really sweet. So that's why I don't think he's dead. Because if somebody who knew him enough to send him a Halloween card,
I think he did.
Sent him that, then they must still believe he's alive.
I think he did.
I think he's still alive, and he's like on the lam or something.
I feel like that card came from like the dentist.
It wasn't from the dentist. I forgot who it was from, but it was definitely from a family member. Or a very good friend, but somebody who like knew him and like.
That's weird.
Who sends Halloween cards? Christmas, yes. Thanksgiving, yes. Birthday, yes. But Halloween. So that's why I'm like, no, that's somebody who knows him. I'm pretty sure he's still alive out there, just dodging all the mail.
We have Michael Rhodes. We have another guy. Like,
I thought Michael Rhodes was the only one. Who's the other one?
there's another one. There's like a Bran. Last name is Brand. I don't know.
Okay, I don't think I've seen that one.
Michael
I think
Rhodes.
I've just seen Michael Rhodes.
How about a Stan? There was a Stan.
Yeah, we get some randomness. And it makes sense. We've only been here a year. I think the previous tenants were here before us for 3 years. So
The family that was here before, I think they were a Mexican family. Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying is a Michael Rhodes doesn't sound like a Mexican name.
Yeah, no, I'm saying there's been a lot of tenants.
I'm just saying, like,
before that.
What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Fountain Valley, like...
If you're listening to this podcast, attention, Michael Rhodes. Attention, Michael
my
Rhodes.
God.
Please claim your mail. Thank you very much. Have a good day and fuck off.
And fuck off. P.S. Fuck you.
Okay, let's say you had the ability to go and instantly not time travel, but like go and you're in another place, but you could only ever pick one place for the rest of your life.
Oh, meaning like I could leave
You
this
can
life.
like teleport. No. You can teleport to one place and one place only for the
and
rest
then I
of your
can
life.
come back home.
And then you can come back home. So home and one other place. And keep in mind, wherever you pick as
future,
home,
past, present.
no time travel. It's strictly just, hey, I want to go here, and you're instantly there for the rest of your life. Where would that other location be?
Other location.
Would it be like anywhere that a certain taco truck is located?
It's
Would
funny.
it be anytime Sarah Sheehy comes home to her home and wherever
That's
it is she
weird.
lives?
So what you're saying is a peeping place.
No, wherever you want to be. Taco places aren't peeping places. Like, let's say...
You know what? Work.
I knew it.
So I could sleep a half an hour more.
That would be nice.
And then I could be at work like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have to worry about driving a truck anymore.
But that also assumes you're going to be at that job for the rest of your life.
You just said that I can go back home.
Back home, yes. But
yeah,
that's what I said. Back home, but the only place you can ever go to is that one place that you picked for the rest of your life. So back and forth from that
That's
place.
fine.
But you won't be...
I'm at work every day.
I know, but you won't be working there for the rest of your life.
I probably will.
I don't think so.
I'm a lifer, dude.
No, you're not.
I'm a lifer.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You've had like 4 jobs in the past year.
I'm sorry. Not everyone has their most
not what it's
amazing
about.
job
I can say
ever.
I'm a lifer because I've been there for like 10 years. But you've moved around a little bit.
Because
and
I was
fine.
unhappy,
I'm
Amanda.
not judging that, Christina. Take a step back. I'm not judging that.
I was unhappy, but now
Yeah,
this job that I
saw
love, I can see myself being a lifer there.
Okay, well that's
Oh
good.
my God.
I'm just saying, based off of your past history, I would love...
I'm not talking about my past history.
I'm trying to make sure you take advantage of this gift and pick some place like where your favorite pizza is always going to be available for you. What about Korea?
I was gonna say my mom's restaurant.
That would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Because you know she'd always feed you.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to fight.
We can have lunch.
Always have lunch.
You know, we can hang out.
Mother's Day, Christmas, you can just bring all your gifts there.
That's a very interesting question. So what would your answer be?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I'd have to probably say like a national park because like year round they're great. Like,
But you can only pick one national park.
I would say Yosemite for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's a good
Because we've
answer.
already been there a couple times. We know we love it. There's so much left that we haven't done.
And every time I go, it's beautiful.
Ooh.
Like nothing. It doesn't lose its like grandness.
Yeah, you're still
every time I
amazed
go
by it
there.
every time.
Yeah.
And what if like you could take people with you on this journey, but you had to be like touching them and like
Touching them?
and then you had a group of like 20 people that wanted to come with you, and then you like starfish and you're like, everybody touch me, let's go.
That's so weird. So you're saying like a Harry Potter thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be kind of cool.
Okay. All right.
And then you're like, hey guys, just pay me $20. I'll take everyone to Yosemite. You're like,
You're
okay.
such a weirdo. So basically, you just want to like cut off on town.
On time travel.
Time traveling.
I mean, less wear and tear on your car.
Such a like a very specific. I'm thinking of like grand shit, like oh my god, I can go back
No, you
into
said
the
work.
past.
You were like practical.
No, I know, but it's very
that was
practical.
a good answer. It's
That's a good
practical.
one.
Yeah.
How about the past?
That's a rough one. I think the 1920s and 30s would be fun as far as a time period.
How you are now?
Oh,
So you would be a Mexican chick, Cuban, and then you would be tending to rice paddies.
I mean, if I want to visit anywhere in the past, there's going to be
yourself.
more racism, so you kind of can't avoid it.
So what I'm saying is to answer your question, I want to be like in the palace of Korea. But then, because I'm so dark, they'll be like, "Get out of here, you fucking rat!"
Oh my god!
No, but I would fit in.
She actually knows what she's talking about because she watches a lot of historical Korean like.
No, I
K-drama.
know my place in the world.
Oh my god!
And there's some power to that. Like, and so what I'm saying is, I would go back into like provincial type Korea.
Okay,
but then I would be like a princess. Because I'm still a chick.
But you get to pick what you get to be?
Yes, you get to pick what you want.
That wasn't part of my question, but that changes everything.
Okay, that fucking changes everything.
Oh, shit.
I would be a princess.
I mean, I'd want to be famous.
Because I'm still... But, dude, I would be super gay. And then I would have, like, thousands of concubines.
But how did they handle gayness in Korea way back when?
Oh, so there's been a lot of, like... I think there was a king back then that had, like, male... not assistants, but, like...
Entertainers?
Yeah, kind of like that. And then there was like a really famous, like really popular drama series, and it was based off of that king who had like.
So was it condoned?
Like
was it like?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, dude. They hate that shit. So, but
okay,
he was
so
a king.
It wasn't condoned.
It was condoned
because he was king,
but he was king. He could do whatever he wanted.
They were not okay with that.
No, of course not.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah,
so
very
like,
conservative.
So when you said like, "Oh, I would be a princess," and of course I would be gay, I was like, "Okay, so because
no, but
of,
it'd be on the down low."
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
No, of course.
What?
I would have thousands of
it
at a certain point, like
this one's from my nails, this one's from my hair, and just lie.
No,
well, you know that they would make you dress up and do all that stuff.
I love how I'm so gay. I'm like my hair, nails.
You'd have to.
What do you mean?
Oh my god! Think about like the dresses you would have to wear, and
I don't care.
Nails
I'm fucking
done.
rich.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm royalty, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
I think I just would want to be famous in like the 1920s or 30s or something like that.
But then,
I'd want to travel.
First of all, you have to be as yourself.
Yes, I would absolutely want to.
Okay, we're talking about America?
Yes, because I want to travel in the old world like that. Like, we're talking 100 years ago, seeing countries and places that people then like had no idea were on their freaking radar. Mind you, it'd be a lot harder to travel to them, but I think that
what would you be
so
famous for? You'd be like the famous Mexican chick.
Yeah, I'd probably have to pick up a talent. I don't know what.
So if you wanted to pick that series that specific time, the 20s and 30s,
I'm thinking the easy route. I was dumb. I should have done what you did. You're like, I'll be a princess.
Yeah, like let's be honest. Like if we picked, I would love. Oh my. Okay, so princess, which is so funny. Like I would be like a girl, but I would be super butchy.
That'd be the only way we would ever see you.
I would be 500 pounds because I'd be constantly eating.
Yeah.
I would have thousands of concubines. Yeah.
Oh, we should get to the point that we're like going to be booking soon. Like approvals. Your mom is going to get approval, and then we're going to be able to.
We're buying tickets to Korea, and I'm already. It's gonna be fun.
She said hesitantly.
I'm just saying, like, we're gonna do so much.
Okay.
You're gonna meet my aunt. You're gonna meet my family.
If anyone so much as asks me, like, how is it living with Christina? I'll be like, do you have an hour?
How much time do you have?
Seriously. Will the time change matter? Because that could buy me more time.
Like, I started actually thinking about like our itinerary, but I feel like we have so much time. We could just fucking just go there and just do whatever.
I would kind of like to figure it out a little bit.
What do you want to
do?
do?
Well, there was that park where the cherry blossoms were there. There's what temples or shrines or palaces. I definitely.
I mean, they're like national
a history tour. Oh, I am all about
that.
Dude,
you're gonna have. Dude, it's when I went there, I had so much fun because it's like, first of all, like. Everything in Asia back then was everything was at fucking wood.
Can we pet tigers or something crazy? Like, what do they have out there that's like that?
I think we can go to the national animal for Korea is tiger. But we can go to a zoo.
I want to pet something.
That's so random.
I want to hold a tiger. No. So my friends took a cruise, and I think the cruise went into international waters, and where they went, they got to hold like lion cubs and like.
You want to hold a lion cub?
Fuck yeah, I do.
Okay, we're going to Korea. We're not going to Africa.
They didn't go to Africa.
Where did they go?
I think like the Caribbean or something like that. Something
that's very
reasonable. Like, I'm just saying, if
you want to go to Korea
crazy,
to pet something?
No, I'm saying while we're there, can we take advantage of the loose animal laws?
The loose animal. This is a fucking
you can't pet a tiger here, like
country.
The loose animal laws is what
I don't know. That's the last thing I want to do. Go to a zoo in Korea?
I don't want to go to a zoo. I want to pet a tiger. Those are two different things.
Okay, I guess we can.
If I want to do
option. Is, okay, so my mom told me.
What? You have, what'd she say?
No, she didn't.
Because you look like you're gonna say like she wants to do something restrictive.
No, it's such a. I think it's like a really old school Korean. I think it's like an immigrant. So like we owe money to my uncle.
Oh.
And my mom's like, oh, it's to your oldest uncle. I was like, okay, I can help pay. Ugh. So it's a fair bit of money. So.
Well, just think of what you're saving by not having your dad come with you.
What I'm saying is it's the equivalent of that, basically. Shit. So we're going to go see my uncle. You're going to see all my mom's part of it. What was that?
There was a little gnat that flew by.
Oh, okay. You're going to see my aunt. You're going to see... Well, we're going to be staying with my aunt.
Okay.
And then...
I can bring my sleeping bag and my sleeping pad.
That's so weird.
Is it?
Why?
I'm comfy in that shit.
My aunt has an apartment.
I know, but you remember, like, your mom was like,
we're not camping in Korea, first of all.
Saying, I'm like...
Are you going to... Like, you're going to be homeless in Korea?
If there's not a bed or a couch that I can sleep on, I've got
So
stuff.
in Korea, it's very typical. Like, in Korean living is, like, heavy-ass blankets, and it's, like, it's on the floor. Mm-hmm. And it's heavy-ass blanket, and then, like, blanket, and light blanket, and you sleep on the floor.
I would like to sleep on something preferably other than the floor, which is why
it's
I can
Korean
bring my
thing.
sleeping pad.
No, there's beds, too. But I think because of our situation that we're going to be visiting my aunt.
Okay, so then I'll just bring my sleeping pad. What's wrong?
Stop being weird. We have tons of blankets. Stop.
I can use both. What's wrong with using both?
No, you're fine. Don't worry about the living or the sleeping arrangement. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
What I am worried about is like if I tell my mom, "Hey, mom, we're gonna choose to
do a hotel for at least one or two of the nights." That would be so much fun.
Because you know why? I want us to like go hang out in all the downtowns. Dude, we can go karaoke for like an hour, leave. It'll be like 2 a.m. in the morning. We can grab some food on the street. We can just walk around, like watch people, and then like have like so the street carts, they all have like alcohol too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, all the 7-Elevens are all open. Subway's still open. Like it's like there's shit to do, and you're all like no one. It's very not rare, but most people don't have cars because it's a downtown. It's a downtown. It's like imagine like New York City. Like everyone takes the subway. Everyone so it's so accessible and it's very cheap and clean and.
Can you get dual citizenship?
I looked into that, but I think something about if your parents, it's one or the other. I think for Korea.
Really?
Because my mom,
so no dual citizenship then.
Yeah, I don't think my mom, because she's an American citizen. My dad isn't, but something like that. Yeah, but yeah. What do you want to do in Korea?
Like I said, lots of tours. I like learning about that kind of
stuff. Dude,
the
palace shit.
Sightseeing.
It's gonna be so much fun. Oh, wait, what I was trying to get to is it's funny. Like I was walking through everything. Everything's made out of wood. This is why there was like 4. They're like, wildfire. Cities being demolished by fire because of that one asshole, like probably smoking like cigarettes back then or something like that. The equivalent of it.
In Korea or here in California?
No, just like back in the olden days, like everything was made out of paper. And so, I mean, we're going to a palace that was built like in the 1200s.
So it's interesting. I actually read an article about how more buildings should be made out of wood and how the fears about like fire are kind of unfounded when it comes to that. It was really interesting. It went against I was still at the end of the article I don't know that I believe that, but
yeah,
it kind of made sense.
Yeah.
And it was just, more coming from a standpoint of it being better for the environment because of like more carbon absorption or something strange like that. But it was interesting. They said, yeah, it actually
interesting.
Doesn't not catch fire. It obviously catches fire. Just I've got to pull it up, but it was very interesting. So
okay,
yeah,
all right.
But no, we're gonna do all the things. We're very excited.
Are we gonna drink together?
Yeah, we can drink.
By the way, there's no such thing as like DUIs in Korea.
I don't believe that.
There are. You're gonna. You know what's funny? You're gonna meet. You're gonna meet because we have to go visit everyone.
Okay.
Yeah. So they'd be like, "Who's this brown chick with you?"
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, "Oh, she's my slave back in America. Mm-hmm. It's still legal."
And I slowly poison your food every night of the visit.
Oh my god. I'm like, I always have like this small cough every time. Like, I'm like, I'm always sick. I don't know why.
You can't blame it on your appendix because you've already had it out. So.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Palaces, food.
Yeah, well, yeah, I definitely would like to sit down and try to figure out more like on a day-to-day basis what we're going to do. And
I mean, like,
are
I think
hotels cheap?
Yes.
Cool.
I mean, not cheap, but it's still, I think it's the same price as like here.
Oh, so not cheap. Okay.
So we could do like 2-3 nights and then like just hang out on I think my aunt lives.
We need to get a suite one of those nights. Let's just go like big.
Dude, I'm telling you, like there's shit to do. It's gonna be so much fun. And then yeah, my mom's not gonna be happy about this. She's like, why? Like,
well, I mean, as long as you're spending some of a day with your mom, like every day you're gonna see her and do something with her, but your mom's not gonna stay out with us till 2 a.m.
No,
I would
thank God.
like to party with your mom. I feel like that would be very revealing and funny.
No, you know what's funny is I actually had a drink with my mom once. Mm-hmm. Do you know when? It was during a wedding, and then we all had champagne. And I was like, Mom, you're drinking champagne? She's like, every once in a while you have to. I'm like, because she's so against. I mean, she's like, you know, conservative and doesn't drink, doesn't smoke. Very old school. Like men could drink and smoke, but women can't. You know, that kind of.
Your mom's from a different time. I respect that.
Yeah, but we live in America. God
I know,
damn
but
it.
see, my mom always had a hard time with this with my grandfather. She would get mad at him for being like such a traditional Cuban man, and like women did the cleaning and the house chores.
What's very specific of like cultural wise, like Cuban, like the old school stuff, like
I think it's a more generational thing too, and it'll be interesting to see how it changes with like all this travel and like more Americans coming to Cuba and stuff. Even though, like you said, the rest of the world's been going to Cuba for years, America hasn't. But I mean, I think it was just kind of like your placement, like, you know, women cooked, they cleaned, they took care of the kids, they did all that. So, but my mom, like,
they
still
smoked
to this
the
day,
cigars, they wrapped the cigars, the men smoked the cigars.
Like my mom still gets mad at my grandfather for stuff like that. It just wasn't right. It just wasn't the time. I was like, Mom, like, there's only so much you can do when everybody around you in your world says that this is normal behavior. Like, yes, there's some things that are universally wrong or just some things that aren't right, but like, he didn't get to live as long as he should have lived because of cancer. Maybe he could have had some better...
He had cancer? Mm-hmm. Oh, what happened?
I actually can't remember exactly what type of cancer it was, but I think he died at like 67.
God, that's so young.
He's been dead a while.
My grandparents on my dad's side, they both died very young. Yeah, like 60s.
Yeah, also. I've got one living grandmother left, and she's 88, I think, and she's got like dementia and a few things, so she's still pretty fiery. She had
a ton of energy. I felt like for someone her age.
She does, but she's just, you know, she's getting up there. But, yeah. So I thought it was interesting that my mom was still all bitter about it. I was like, just let it go. She went to a chiropractor's after a car accident that she got into. Yeah. And the chiropractor was like, "Did you ever play sports?" Like, and my mom was like, "Well, no, I did volleyball, but like growing up, like we weren't allowed to." Yeah. Okay. My mom said that. And he's like, "That's such a shame. You have such an athletic build." And like leaving, my mom starts crying. She left the doctor's office afterwards. And she was so mad. She starts telling me this story. She's like,
for me, that's like fucking compliment.
Yeah, she meant it that, but she took it as that. She was just so upset that like here was somebody telling her like it's a shame that you didn't do this, and the reason she couldn't was because
I thought she took that as like you're bulky, like some like bad. Like I thought she took it that way.
She was very happy to hear that. Okay. Damn it, Dad. Like, that's what that was. I thought it was really cute.
Who was it that, one of your aunts or was it your mom that was like, they went to the doctor's office and about the kinkles?
Okay. So a couple years ago, my aunt was playing in the treehouse with my cousins, and I think she was on the swing rope.
Oh my God.
And she fell off of it and she landed on her ankle and she shattered her ankle. Hi, Elvathea. We miss you. We love you. So she goes to the doctor. She has surgery on her ankle. Everything's fine. You know, several weeks later, one of her follow-ups, she goes in. The doctor takes a look. He's like, I'm a little concerned. There's a little more swelling than I'd like at this point, but, we'll keep an eye on it. And she goes, it's the other ankle. We're known for being a sturdy people, We don't have the thin ankles that run in my family. They
Wait,
don't do that.
How you made that comment about your brother?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Is it the women?
Okay, my dad has thin ankles or thinner. My mom does not. And of course, Alex being the boy followed in my dad's footsteps, and me and Elisa being women followed in my mom's footsteps. So we are not gifted with thin ankles.
You're just sturdier.
It could be worse.
In the ankle.
I could have thicker ankles, but thankfully they're not ankles.
They look fine. They look fine.
I gotta be wearing heels, and those little strappy heels that go around your ankle. Like I always have to use the last notch. It's really heartbreaking every time.
Like, is that a thing? Is that a thing that like other straight women look at? Like,
I look at other people's ankles and I get jealous. If you've got a nice thin ankle and then a good calf, your leg looks great. Like an ankle that could snap in two. No,
You're
not
like,
thin.
damn,
not
that's so sexy.
Because then I think you have problems where the strap won't fit because you need it too tight and it doesn't have enough holes.
That's very interesting.
I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one who observes this. But I would love to hear what other women notice most often about other women. Fake tits, obviously that's one thing because then you're like, okay, are those fake or those real? But for me, it's always like, I wish I could look as good in shorts as some other women do. And that's just because I don't necessarily I would love longer legs. I would love thinner ankles.
We're just short people.
That too. That's the thing that we're going to be fighting for the rest of our life until science catches up and solves that. But
I mean, you could solve that immediately. You can go to China. You can get your legs broken.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
$60,000. And I've actually looked into this, and then you can gain the highest you can inch-wise is 6 inches.
I mean, that's pretty decent, but
you would be the pain.
The number of sessions you probably have to go through.
Well, it's just one surgery.
You can't gain 6 inches.
They break your legs. What they do is they break your legs.
Space them apart,
they space them apart, and then what your amazing body does is that how much the spacer is 6 inches, it grows the bone.
Okay.
But the shitty thing is the recovery is 1 year.
See, my understanding was that you could only do that in certain increments because it's got to grow and connect and be sturdy, and then you got to break them again. I didn't think you can get 6 inches off one.
No, the whole reason is they break the bone, and then they have a whatever leg strap thing is. They screw in the bolts into the bone so that it grows in. So, but it's 1 year recovery. It's
that's a year of your
60,000. Is it worth it?
And then,
yes,
does that
obviously
mean that you're more prone to breakage, or what kind of strain does that put on your muscles? Is it too soon?
And some of that,
all of it.
Imagine your legs are 6 inches taller, but your proportions are off. You know what I mean?
So you'd have to break your legs, and
break your neck,
and your spine, and your skull.
Break your nose.
Jesus.
So everything is proportional.
Yeah, that's crazy. Did you make that reservation? How are we doing on it?
It's so guys, we're waiting in line, so to speak.
We're multitasking.
Yeah, for boiling crab. Mm-hmm. If you've never, Muhammad, I was telling him about. I think it was that one day right before we were podcasting. I told him, hey, I'm going to boiling crab. He's like, what's that? I was like, what?
He didn't know.
Yeah, he didn't know, and because he lives in Canada and. Poor Canadians. I just told him, hey, it's this Louisiana, was it boiled crab?
Shrimp,
sausage, rice.
It's called boiling crab, and we have never tried their crab.
Because the shrimp's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I told him about that. He's like, oh my God, that sounds amazing. And he's like, there's one thing that Americans do well is food, though. He did give me that.
Nice.
He says everything else were shit. So politics, the people, all disgusting.
They have barely any politics is fine, but
yeah.
Who's there? Justin Trudeau or something?
Justin Trudeau's our prime minister right now. So yeah. We went on an interesting.
We always do. We're all about the tangents.
So what's funny is if I were to pick two time periods, one is the.
We're circling way back.
Oh no, we're going back. I would be a princess. I love how I would be a princess. But the other one is I've always wanted to be a cowboy. So in the 1840s or 1850s.
With the gold rush and all of that.
Yeah.
I feel you would survive that trek across.
No, I don't think I would.
I think you would.
I would walk into a bar. My attitude might how I have zero patience for anything. I would die in a bar fight, just a shootout. Because I just wanted a drink. You know how all those westerns always start like that? The new cowboy comes into town, no one knows who this person is.
First
and then they ask for whiskey. It's always whiskey.
I don't think they had Fireball back then, so it's pretty much all they could ask for was whiskey.
Well, what I'm saying is like the water was probably disgusting. So, you know, knowing you, what would you drink in a Western?
Question. I mean, I
you can't drink water
because
water.
Now, so,
what would you drink?
Moonshine? I don't know. It's the closest thing to what.
How did people
serve.
back then hydrate themselves? Beer, but wine.
Have you heard that
Tons
joke
of wine?
Beer is what saved humanity? Because
I know.
Figure out like distilling.
I know. I'm just saying
like
like practical wise, but so I would walk into a bar. This is what happened. I would with my spurs, and then, you know, and then they'd be like, "Who the fuck is this chink?"
And you get into a fight and you die.
It's always a chink, right? And then and I'd be like, "God damn it, I'm Korean," you know, and God damn it, give me rats. And then I'd be like, "Okay, can I get a whiskey?" And then they're like, "Oh, we don't serve chinks." And then
oh my god, this guy's so
no,
racist.
this is a facts. Okay, Keep Keepin is about facts. And then I'd be like,
about that.
I'd be like, God damn it! And then I'd throw down a chair, obviously as cover, and then just people dying left and right. I'm shooting. Bah, 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 bah. I just wanted a goddamn whiskey. I'm fucking dehydrated.
You know, for as many prison shows have you watched, I would think that would have deterred you from taking that course of action at this point.
I'm just saying that I want some service. Okay.
Oh my god.
They didn't have good customer service back then. I'm just saying, I just wanted service. I want whiskey. I've been out in the mountains all day, you know, and I finally come across a town, and I just want some fucking whiskey.
You're here, and we need you here.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because almost every time we talk about a fictional scenario, you end up saying, "I have no patience, so I would die."
I would die in a bar fight. But that would be like a gunfight. That would be so badass.
Oh my god.
Bah, 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 bah. God damn it.
I think that's the real way.
God, get my arm. Oh. Bah, bah. And then
shot my trigger finger off.
I mean, seriously, there'd be like female chink. You know?
What if you just didn't start shit?
Did you just hear my scenario?
No,
I would like some whiskey, please. Please and thank you.
Extremely confrontational to
No,
me.
don't. And in the white guy behind the bar,
why are you using that tone, Christina?
the white guy would be like,
White
"We
guy,
don't
why do
serve
you gotta
chimps
bring race
around
into this?
here.
See, you're starting
like,
it.
Get out of here, get."
Oh my god.
And then I'd be like, "I'm Korean, god damn it, bap bap," and just
just death from there. Death ensues.
I'm just saying, I just want some fucking good customer service back then, okay? But that's the thing. So I think the time period that I want to be in, I don't think it wants me.
Yeah, I agree. It's not ready for you.
It's not.
I mean, this world right now, as we live it, is barely ready for you. It's barely handling you. So I don't think going
Do you think
back
so?
in time is your best option.
Guess how many people are ahead of us?
I'm going to guess 28.
70 parties.
You're fucking kidding
I'm not
me.
fucking joking here.
That can't be right.
Can I refresh this?
Yeah, you can totally refresh it.
Okay.
Technology.
You're on the wait list. Thank you. See, I would like some whiskey, please. 51 parties.
Well, it's going to take us another, 22 minutes to finish this podcast. At least 10 minutes to
We
drive
have to
over.
check in by 7:26.
Yeah, I think we can make that.
So
We may have to wrap this up a little early or continue it in the car.
yeah, I think this is cool. So actually, let's. Okay. Can we? Let's jump into one of our segments.
Oh yeah, go
Makeup
for it.
segment. You just took a shower. No.
That's cheating.
Yes. I'm so fucking good at this.
Okay. All I really had on was eyebrows and like a little bit of powder foundation yesterday too.
Okay.
But because my hair was done, I looked good. Like that was a super good like natural makeup day for me.
When?
Yesterday night.
Okay. I didn't see you yesterday
I
night.
know. I'm letting the people know.
Okay.
Talking
all right.
to our viewers. You know. But,
I feel like. Do we need to develop the makeup segment a little bit more?
I think I need to like start quizzing you on stuff. Like besides like, okay, what do you use for this? What do you use for that? I would be like, okay, name 5 brands.
Yeah.
Okay. Like,
yeah.
What would
I would
you
fail
do?
every one of them.
We're trying to get you to a better place with that. Let it happen. If
I
I
would
said,
fail.
how would you cover dark circles? What kind of lotion is good for combinations?
I would relate all this makeup stuff to woodworking. So I'd be like, filler. Wood filler.
stain.
Stain it.
Oh my gosh.
You hit it with a hammer.
Yeah, there's that.
So I thought of something recently, and it's kind of scary. This is a question that I did ask myself maybe like 8 years ago.
Ooh, okay.
And I said, hell no.
Are you really gay?
No. No, of course not.
Every decent person has to ask themselves that question every once in a while.
What? Do you ask yourself that?
Are you really straight? I'm like, I don't know. Emma Stone's looking pretty cute. Actually,
weird.
she's a little pasty. Emma, we love you, but please get a tan. Oh my
Wait,
God.
who?
Emma Stone? She's very pasty.
She's so white.
Yeah. But she's hilarious. Like, I want to be her, but she needs a tan. She needs some vitamin D.
That's so random.
Anyway, what's this question? What's this existential?
Yeah. So, you know how we're like this whole, it's the beginning of the year, and then, that goes to New Year's resolutions and yada, yada, yada. And like, I've actually looked into, I'd like, eventually want to have kids. And then it's always been like, well, my woman will have the kids.
Possession.
And I looked into how expensive it is. I'm sure we've talked about this on the podcast.
We have a little bit, yeah. Well, but adopting is also expensive too. Like
everything's fucking expensive.
Oh my God.
And so now I just want cats. No, I'm joking.
No, you're allergic. I'm joking.
I'm joking. I would fucking die. But
we get a hairless cat.
Ew, those are gross. Like
they're so cute.
Austin Powers, like.
Well, not the white pink ones, like the dark ones, the dark, creepy vampire looking ones. They're fun. Like
they're
the ones
fun?
that Kat Von D have. Like they're just. I think that they're more visually pleasing than like the white hairless cats.
I thought about like legitimately because how expensive it is. I'm not so hard no about
you carrying
carrying the kid now.
It would be so much cheaper. Just find a hot guy, say, do me a favor, pass out. I'm gonna get liquored up. Figure it out. Use a turkey baster if you have to. So much cheaper.
I don't want the penis in me.
That's what I'm saying. Turkey baster.
Does that actually work?
I mean, it gets it where it needs to go as long as you can get it in the first place. What about starting off with something a little more bite size, like
a small penis? Is that what you mean?
Nobody's interested in that.
Medium penis, a large.
I mean, there's competition for that. But I'm saying, what if you do something like Big Brothers and Big Sisters and like?
What the fuck does that mean? Is that a straight thing?
No.
What does that mean?
Like Amelia's company. She works for like Big Brothers and Sisters or something like that.
She works for the Boys and Girls Club.
Boys and Girls Club. Well, something in a program like that.
Wait, what does that mean?
I'm saying, why don't you find a kid out there who needs some guidance and go work with them?
like not so much fostering, but like the step below that, be a mentor.
Smaller and smaller. Then you can move on to fostering, and then you can move on to like adopting.
No. I'm gonna have kids.
I know.
So, but it's almost it's so funny. Like I'd be like, hell no, I'm not carrying the kid. But now how like I'm 30, we're turning 31 this year. The whole, thing about our eggs and shit.
Well, you know what you can do is you can sell some of your eggs to fund the money to adopt. And therefore you wouldn't, because you're not going to want to go back from that. You're going to be bitching about it. You're going to be like, hey, but then you have to stick through with it because you got to get that kid at the end of it. Why not just sell some of your eggs to raise the money so that you can pay somebody else to carry?
It's a lot of money.
I think you could.
I'd rather just go into a relationship that's like completely wrong for me. Just get a kid out of it.
And that he's a man.
And divorce. No, I'm joking. Just so I can have a kid. Are there women like that?
I mean, you could just say, hey, it's not you, it's me. Like,
having a kid's gonna fix our situation.
You don't have boobs. Like, I should have known that was a red flag from the beginning.
No, when women get pregnant, they get fucking big ass tits.
Wait, where is that coming from?
I don't know. You were saying that women don't have...
No, I was saying you in this fictitious argument of talking to a guy about why you're wrong for each other.
Oh, no. I'm talking about a chick.
Oh.
Why the hell would I...
So that you can get your baby. You knocked up would be really funny.
No, legit. It could happen.
It would be really funny.
I know.
We'd have to document the shit out of that.
I'm such a dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have this superpower to
What's
make
the superpower?
little versions of you. God help us all, but...
Imagine a little me.
You're gonna
I was
turn
adorable.
into your mother.
Look at my photo.
You're gonna turn into your mother.
The thing is, I know of my mom's tendencies, and I know I've adopted a fair amount of her
Behaviors,
everything
logic,
about her
thought processes. Yeah, you're gonna turn into your mother hardcore.
I feel like everyone does. Why are you?
I think like you would be a little more like opposed to that.
Opposed to what?
Like you're like, I'm turning into my mother. Like in not in like obviously she's got good characteristics. I mean in like the way that you like yell at each other.
I would need to like tone it down.
Yeah.
When I have my kid.
Yeah.
Could you imagine me pregnant?
Oh my god.
I could not. It's so gross.
We
That's
probably have
so
to get going
freaking
soon.
We have to leave in. We have to be there by 7:26. So we have to leave here probably in 10 minutes. Let's probably leave in 10.
I think we should probably leave by like 7:10.
Okay. When it hits 50.
Oh my goodness, we're doing a short episode because we're fucking hungry.
Yeah, I'm getting. When we started the podcast, I wasn't hungry.
Now you're hungry?
Yeah, I'm like starving now. But could you imagine me being pregnant?
No. I think there's going to be so much stuff that comes up that you weren't expecting that you were going to be so terribly bitter about.
No, I think I'd be badass at being pregnant. Mm-mm. But can I be honest?
Yeah.
I think a lot of it too is like we're all gonna die one day, and the fact that I would love to, I mean, like not love, but like the fact that I'm choosing not to go through that experience because of not so much vanity, but like what's the like I feel like I'm a dude. Like I'm not.
I don't know what the word is for that.
I don't know. Like I'm definitely not like transgender. You know what I mean?
Well,
like
because there's even guys I feel like in the world that would go through it if they could, like because it's kind of sucks that women are the only ones able to do that. Like, but I don't think it's that. Like, I think
I don't
it
know
has
how to
to do with
explain
your
it.
identity.
I don't. Yeah, it's so conflicting.
You so much identify as a strong like male like.
But at the same time, I'm not like I have asked myself like, oh, am I transgender? No, I'm not. Like I'm just a tomboy basically. Mm-hmm. And then, but the fact it's so silly to me that I'm just like, oh, I'm such a man. Like it's like. That would be so cool to have a kid look exactly like me, came out of my body, but it's just like, it's so against.
There's
just
like, so much you're going to be so unhappy about. Like your boobs are going to get bigger. You're going to be pissed about that.
Oh yeah, I'm going to get so fat.
You're going to get sore in all these places. Sleeping, oh my god, you're not going to be able to starfish like you like to. You're going to have to pee every 5 seconds. Like, no. You are going to be.
But you know what's funny?
Do me a favor. Give me a heads up so I can like move out temporarily. I'll be there to help you. I'll be there to help you.
That's so rude.
But Christina, you're going to be grouchy.
So you're grouchy too.
No, I said you're going to be.
And you're not even pregnant.
I said you're going to be grouchy.
I'm just saying that I'm not opposed to it anymore.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, and I thought about it like if it's going to happen, it's going to have to happen probably by the time I hit 35. That's coming around the corner.
Start that college fund now.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Imagine me with a kid.
I don't like you with a kid is fine. But
you
like being pregnant.
Yeah.
If I had to pay money, I wouldn't bet that would probably never happen. In a sense of like your choice.
You know what's funny
based on
is
previous
like
conversations.
But dude, we're all gonna what is it called or fact? You don't get out of life alive. That's a quote. You don't get. You
should have looked this up.
You don't get.
I think you should have looked this up.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
no, I don't.
Like we're all gonna die one day.
Okay.
And the fact that, like, I want to experience. Like, I feel like I've experienced quite. Like, I'm happy with the life that I've lived so far, and I'm like, I've done a lot, and I'm like, dude, that would be. And not only that, I think my poorness outweighs my identity right now.
You know what? There's tons of people who are poor and have kids. Like, it just happens. You don't plan it or you do or whatnot.
That it could save me $50,000 if I just fucking do the turkey baster and just have the kid myself.
Yeah, that's 8 months.
Damn, I can't do that. Dude, I would eat so much. I would eat so much, food, and then I would have like this weird craving for pickle juice, and I would just eat kimchi all day. Not any different. Dude, this you know.
You would be like...
This is what I wanted to talk to you about.
I feel like you'd throw that in your kid's face every once in a while. Like,
yeah,
you don't even know what he did for you.
Yeah.
But like in the way that not
tells me
normal
that. My mom tells me that.
My mom has never thrown that in my face. Never.
Never? I mean, not like a I don't know how to explain it. As if it's a bad thing. I'm just saying.
Great place to leave it off.
No, this would be a great
if anyone's got stories about like your mom throwing like the fact that you're alive in your face just, because of her or
how interesting, right? Gay people, like, we have to go through this entire experience, and then straight people, you guys just fucking get knocked up one night and then have kids.
I think it's an experience for everybody. Like, it's this.
I'm just saying it's a lot more expensive experience for us gays.
Well, it doesn't have to be because you actually have that experience. I think it would probably be most expensive for men.
For gay men, right?
Yeah, that
right.
sucks. But
yeah.
So.
Okay, we could talk. I mean, we could talk about this. Maybe
we'll have to do a part
podcast.
2 on that.
All right, kids.
I guess I'll have to start buying the maternity pants now for you.
Oh my fucking god!
And then she'll just use them on Sundays to eat. That's really what she's gonna do.
What if I have a feeling you're gonna have kids before me?
I don't know, not at this rate. Good gracious.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
I think if you when you do move, I think you'll meet a guy out there.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
I think it's just California is an interesting place.
Yeah.
It just. Yeah.
Okay, no joke. I'm hungry.
Okay, yes, I get it. You're angry. You're angry all the time. Stop projecting. Sorry. Anyways, guys, that was a very interesting podcast.
Yeah, we're
talking
just,
about fucking nothing as usual.
Christina's life here and see a little bit.
Yeah,
about
I wanted to share that. I think that's really funny. I think it's really fucking funny. Oh, so all right, so let's wrap it up.
Sorry for the short episode, but
yeah,
we got
guys,
to eat.
We'll come back to this discussion. And so, anyways, well, have a great day, guys.
Thanks for listening.
Comment, subscribe, all that bullshit.
Share with people.
Yes. And as always, keep keeping.